One of the things they taught me at Fort Bragg is they said, Mike, we want to teach you a concept. And that concept is called force multiplier. I said, oh, that sounds kind of neat. What is a force multiplier? And they said what a force multiplier is when if you have an A team of 12 Green Berets and they use GPS, they can call in air support, they can call in artillery, they have local information. In many cases, they can fight like 100 or 200 people. That's called a force multiplier. And one of the things we have to think about when we're using all of the marketing resources we have is you really want to use it like a force multiplier. I want to be able to sell like I have more people. I want to be able to sell like I have participating at more trade shows. So let's look at the concept of being able to, principles of a silent sales force. First thing you have to do is you have to have a complete understanding of the sales, marketing, and elements at your disposal. And during my talk, I'm going to highlight 2 or 3 of those things. But we talked about there's 27,000 of them. You kind of want to get a feel for which one of these things are the most important to you. The next thing you want to do is assemble a unique combination of those elements for each and every client. Here's the problem today, guys. With costs going up of raw materials, with prices increasing, with everybody thinking, I lost my job, so I guess I'll start a roofing business, you got to be right. You got to be right the first time, and you cannot afford to lose any sales conquest. And this is what we're going to help you do. You got to realize that the sale is never, never over. Is that fair? The sale is never over. Those are your potential people that are going to give you leads. Those are the people that are constantly paying attention to. Hey, I spent a lot of money for this roof. What did I really get for it? And the next thing we want to do is you got to share the concept with your stakeholders. Everybody in your organization, from the receptionist to, doesn't matter who it is, the janitor, if you will, is a member of your silent sales force. And give you an example where you can use something like that. I was working with a doctor's office, and they said, here's the biggest problem we have, Mike. When we get new patients into the doctor's office, the first thing the patient wants to do is they kind of want to schmooze a little bit with the doctor and get to know if the doctor is okay, because after all, you're giving them your life. And they said, so we're trying to find a way to maybe get that person warmed up sooner. And we came up with a real simple concept. And the concept was this. When that nurse is taking you in, okay, and taking all these things, she says to you something like this, ooh, you've got Dr. Johnson. She's wonderful. You're going to love her. What did that nurse just do? That nurse just pre-sold the doctor. And every person and everyone in your company can pre-sell your people. When somebody's scheduling to have the team come out and Lou is the one running the crew, there's nothing to prevent him or her from saying, oh, by the way, Lou's coming out to run that job. You are going to love him. He is fabulous. Okay? That's important to me. I'm spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a roof. You've already pre-sold to me that Lou is the one that I want. That's good. Right? Did that cost you anything? Absolutely not.